Hello everyone, thank you for your interest in DeepPurpose. Today I'm going to show you how to install DeepPurpose locally using conda. So in this video, we're assuming you have already installed conda. If you haven't, please check out all these great videos on in YouTube. It will teach you step by step how to install conda in MacBook, Linux, or Windows. So okay, let's do it. First, go to the GitHub page. In the README file, there's this install and usage section, and we put the step-by-step instruction. So first, you're going to designate which folder are you going to install the DeepPurpose folder. So put ls, which basically lists all this kind of folder for you. So for example, I want to put in my desktop folder. So let's put cd desktop, which basically means it goes into the desktop folder. And then we just copy this line. And okay, so now we have the DeepPurpose folder in our desktop. Then we can just go into this DeepPurpose folder by cd as well. Now we create an environment using conda. Basically, what that means is like since DeepPurpose depended on other packages, for example PyTorch, like sklearn and all the other packages, so it requires a local environment that already have these kind of packages installed in order to run it. So this line basically creates a new environment called DeepPurpose and install all these kind of dependencies and packages for you. So here, since I have already created one conda package before, like DeepPurpose package before, so all these kind of dependencies are previously installed. But if you are doing it for the first time, it might take some time, around like 5 to 10 minutes, and there will be like progress bar showing like this package is installing and this package is downloading and stuff. Okay, now we see that conda has already installed all these packages for us. And now let's get into this environment. We call it DeepPurpose. Okay, so we change the environment from base to DeepPurpose. Okay, now we're good to go. We can do we can run DeepPurpose any file any functions using in this file. So for example, if you want to using Python, you can just directly put it Python here. But we recommend you to use the Jupyter Notebook, since a lot of our demos put it there. So to use Jupyter Notebook, just type in Jupyter Notebook in the command line, and there's a page pop out in the browser, and this is basically the files in the DeepPurpose folder. Now just click demo. We see this case study 1, and then we just run it. This line basically means they're using one line to repurpose SARS-CoV-2 3CL protease using a library of antiviral drugs. So for the first time, since they need to build, go through all these files and build it, so it's gonna take a while to do this 2-line. But in the future, it's gonna be really quick. And okay, so we have built the package successfully, and then it's running this function. So we will print out lots of progress in this function. So for example, right now it's beginning downloading the pre-trained model, which is gonna take some time. It's around like 100 megabytes, which should be pretty feasible to download. And if you have already downloaded the pre-trained model before, please just put a pre-trained directory here, so that you don't need to download it every time. My internet is pretty slow, but usually it takes less than 30 seconds. Okay, now we have see that the pre-trained model is successfully downloaded, and then the function will automatically run load the pre-trained model and run through this protein and antiviral drug pairs, and it will first encode it and then do the prediction. See, you have prediction from model 1 with drug encoding NPN, and then target encoding CNN down, and then then the five pre-trained models result are aggregated, and a table is printed out with a ranked list based on the binding score. So this is a small demo, and to show that shows how DeepPurpose works. And after you have run the code, you can close it and then put Ctrl+C to stop the Jupyter Notebook. It basically shut down one kernel. And then to go back from DeepPurpose to the base, just put conda deactivate, which is this line. Conda deactivate basically means exit the DeepPurpose environment. So that is the procedure that you do for the first time. But in the future, since we have already installed the DeepPurpose environment, you can just directly use, for example, conda activate DeepPurpose. Then it's in the DeepPurpose folder, and then just run your code like Jupyter Notebook or anything else. Then after finish, just put conda deactivate. Okay, now that's it for today. And also, if you don't want to install locally, you can also try to launch Binder, which is another interface. And we have another video talking about how to do it. And we're also going to put the Docker image up soon. Okay, thank you for your interest again, and let us know if you have any questions.